Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, why do we insist on learning everything the hardest way possible? Not just the small mistakes you repeat despite warnings, the risks you take knowing others have fallen, or the heartaches you invite despite seeing them shatter lives around you. But at your core, are you dooming yourself to unnecessary pain by ignoring the greatest teacher available, the misfortunes of others? Or could you claim wisdom without paying its full brutal price in your own flesh? In the simple fables of ancient Greece, where animals spoke truths too sharp for human ears, Aesop, the storyteller who turned observation into timeless lessons, delivered a gem of practical genius. Better to be wise by the misfortunes of others than by your own. At first, it might sound like common sense, a nod to learning from history or advice. But oh, dear listener, lean in closer. This is no casual proverb. It's a lifeline, a call to humility and foresight that spares you the scars while granting the insight, turning observers into the truly wise. Today, in this extended narrative, I'll guide you through the profound layers of this wisdom, weaving stories of self-inflicted wounds avoided and painful lessons earned too late. Real-world lessons on borrowing wisdom without borrowing pain, and practical steps to make others' misfortunes your greatest mentor. Promise me you'll stay with me. By the end, you might just save yourself years of unnecessary suffering. Picture this: a humble marketplace in ancient Greece. Aesop, once a slave, now a sage, telling tales to crowds. The fox avoids the trap another fell into. The ant thrives while grasshopper starves. His fables weren't entertainment. They were survival tools. Lesson 1. Personal pain teaches dearly. Others teaches freely. In our modern rush, we repeat cycles. Bad relationships mirroring parents. Failed businesses ignoring startup graveyards. Health crises despite warnings. Behavioral economics availability bias echoes. Aesop. We overvalue personal experience, undervaluing others' misfortunes. Apply it to finances. Study bankruptcies, books like Rich Dad Poor Dad or forums, before investing. Learn debt's pain without drowning in it. But let's dive deeper into a narrative tale to illustrate. Once upon a time, in a bustling city much like ours, lived Liam, a young entrepreneur, burning with ambition. He ignored stories of over-leveraged startups crashing. It won't happen to me. Borrowing heavily, skipping due diligence, he launched big. Failure came swift. Debt, shame, ruin. Rock bottom, Liam read Aesop's Fables, the quote hitting like mercy. He could have been wise by others' misfortunes, studying failures like Pets.com or WeWork. Awakening, Liam rebuilt slowly. Researched case studies, mentored under survivors, scaled cautiously. Within years, his venture thrived sustainably. Lesson 2. Others' pain is borrowed wisdom. Like Liam, we pay tuition to School of Hard Knocks unnecessarily. Harvard Business Review notes, leaders studying failures succeed 35% more. In health, learn from others' cancer stories. Quit smoking without the diagnosis. Now, let's pivot to the emotional realm, where this wisdom heals the heart. Aesop's truth spares emotional scars. Heartbreak from repeating X patterns. Lesson 3. Borrowed wisdom prevents personal grief. Relationship expert Esther Perel. Observing others' divorces teaches communication without your own. Practically, seek misfortune mentors. Podcasts like How I Built This Failures episodes. This reduces regret 30% per reflection studies. Weaving in societal impact. Consider how ignoring others' misfortunes repeats history. Wars, recessions. Lesson 4. Collective wisdom prevents collective pain. Post-Whitty to Europe learned from others' aggression, building EU peace. In community, share stories. Support groups turn personal misfortune into communal wisdom. As our story unfolds further, explore growth. Aesop's fables taught children through others' animal pains. Lesson 5. Borrowed lessons accelerate mastery. Athletes study opponents' losses. Musicians cover failures, but a caution. Observation without application wastes. Lesson 6. Act on borrowed wisdom. Study, then do differently. Finally, as we conclude this epic exploration, remember, Aesop freed himself through wise observation. Lesson 7. Borrowed wisdom is cheapest path to excellence. Daily ask, whose misfortune can teach me today? My dear listener, we've traversed ancient fables, modern mistakes, and personal growth. Aesop's better by others isn't cheating, it's genius. Learn freely, suffer less. If this resonates, share a misfortune you learned from below. Until next time, may wisdom spare your pain.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.